6, Sweet 16 battle on TCI Marketplace 6. Hello, everybody. I'm Chuck Crawford, and along with me is Dave Solomon. We'll be covering every game for you here on Marketplace 6. And, Dave, this is a great-looking matchup starting into tonight's games.
This is most definitely going to be an exciting game. As of all the games we've seen here, this has been an excellent tournament all the way around. The starting lineup for the first Boyd County Lions is Brian Bays at forward, Brian Biggs at forward, Jason Davis at forward, Jake Sperry at guard, and Tyler Zorns at guard.
And on the other end of the court for the Paintsville Tigers, coached by Bill Mike Runyon. Out of Region 15, they defeated Clay County to get here yesterday with a record of 28-6. Mark Graham, a 6'4" senior forward, averaging 3 points a game. J.R. Van Hoos, everybody's Mr. Basketball candidate, averaging 25.8 points per game. At guard, Derek Howard, number 4, a 6' senior guard, averaging 10 points a game. The other guard, Josh Grenier. Josh is the guy who pushes the ball up the court when Tackett doesn't have it. As you see here, a 3-guard offense. And rounding out that 3-guard offense is everybody's All-American, also going to Clemson next year, Todd Tackett. Todd is averaging 20.2 points per game. And Dave, I tell you what, Boyd County's going to have their hands full, because if they cannot match up inside with this Paintsville team,
it's going to be a very difficult time if they try to play a half-court game. They're going to have to push the defense, push it, press both sides of the court, and really move the ball. Hopefully get them out of their sink and get them on their heels.
As we're ready for the public address announcer to announce the starting lineups, you're looking on a panoramic view of Rupp Arena. This afternoon, we saw Lexington Catholic in overtime defeat a very pesky PRP team. And then after that, we saw a very good basketball game between the Scott County Cardinals and the Fort Thomas Highland Bluebirds. But I think, Dave, this will be equally as good a match.
I most definitely think so. This is going to be an exciting game. You never know what's going to happen here in the tournament. There's been a lot of surprises, and you know, it's all up in the air. It just depends on who plays the best basketball and who's going to play the best defense. Defense has definitely played a big part in this tournament.
When you talk about how these two teams got here, Boyd County coming out of Region 16, defeated defeated Ashland, and Ashland had a very talented player in Kyle Umberger. Everybody thought at the beginning of the season that Ashland would be here in the Sweet 16 and not Boyd County. They defeated Hazard in the opening round of the Sweet 16 on a very hard-fought game. And of course, the Paintsville Tigers out of Region 15 defeated a very pesky Clay County team in a game that saw 62 fouls yesterday afternoon.
Wow. 62 fouls. This is definitely going to be a fantastic game. We'll see how the refs call these games out here. With the last night we saw it, and they were definitely a little whistle happy, but hopefully let them play a little bit of ball here tonight.
As you see on the court there, we're looking at Boyd County in the white home uniform trimmed in red. Of course, Paintsville is in their away uniforms, blue trimmed in white. The Paintsville Tigers, what a storied history they have. Of course, one of everybody's favorite University of Kentucky basketball players came out of Paintsville, a young man whose number is hanging in the rafters here at Rupp Arena, John Pelfrey.
John Pelfrey, he was definitely made a name for himself in this house, Rupp's house. Did an excellent job.
Everybody thinks that number 40, J.R. Van Hoos, is a deadlock cinch to be Mr. Basketball here in the state of Kentucky. A 6'9" center will probably go to Marshall and go in as either a power forward or a reserve center. He was very heavily recruited his junior year. Went to camp, did not have the greatest of camps this summer. Actually, he dropped in the ratings a little bit, but that's because there's a very talented sophomore and junior crop of big men all across America, and we're ready for the tip. Tipping up number 45, Brian Biggs, yesterday's Samaritan Hospital player for Boyd County against J.R. Van Hoos. The tip is away, and Boyd County recovers.
Boyd County's going to have to really push the ball, see how they push the game up, really make it a running gun game, and try to get Paintsville on their heels here. We'll see how they take it.
Out front, Jake Sperry. Davis batted away out of bounds, back to Boyd County.
That's the type of ball it's going to take. We're going to have some excellent defense. As we've seen in all the games in the tournament, defense has played the biggest role.
In a matchup man-to-man, Tyler Zorns working the offense on the outside. Pulls up for three, no good. That was Brian Biggs back on the other end, running. Derek Howard gets the ball off to Todd Tackett. Underneath to J.R. Van Hoos. We've got a foul called underneath. on Jason Davis. That's his first, the team's first.
That's exactly what they're going to have to do throughout this tournament. They're going to have to be pushing the ball down low and really make it a fouling situation. Get them in foul trouble because they're going to have to collapse down on Van Hoos.
Derek Howard out front. Tackett. Van Hoos spins off the glass, good.
That's exactly what we're talking about. If they keep that up all night long, they're eventually going to have to kick it out to Tackett. Tackett's going to have a heyday on the three-point line.
1 minute gone here in the first period of play. Paintsville 2, Boyd County nothing. Tyler Zorns for 3. Got it.
Zorns is definitely not afraid to take that three-point shot. He's got some confidence out there, and that's what it's going to take. They're going to have to step out on him, and hopefully that'll open up some of the other players on the team.
Todd Tackett on the other end. Paintsville down 3-2. Boyd County, Derek Howard. Tackett for 3. Rims off. Taken down by Jake Sperry. Tyler Zorns looks over to the bench for his instructions.
Boyd County's going to do an excellent job. They're 1 for 2 from the field right now, shooting 50%. And we'll see how they take this throughout the rest of the game right now.
Jake Sperry with the ball to Jason Davis, 15 feet away from the bucket. Zorns off the pick, fakes left, goes right, gets up in the air and goes back to Briggs. Tyler Zorns setting the offense. Looks like we're still straight up man-to-man. Underneath. Off the glass by Biggs, no good. Taken down by J.R. Van Hoos. Out it goes to Josh Griner.
Van Hoos has got a definite presence down there. He's going to be pulling down boards all night long. He's got a serious size difference on that.
Underneath to Mark Grimm. Shot block, out of bounds, back to Paintsville. 5:42 remaining in the first period of play. Boyd County 3, Paintsville 2. We've seen a lot of up and down, David, but we haven't seen a whole lot of offense yet.
Most definitely not. Again, the offense is going to be, for as far as Paintsville, it's going to be kicking it right down low, just like we're seeing right there.
J.R. Van Hoos turnaround, no good. Taken off by Jake Sperry.
They're probably just getting the kinks out. Both teams they're a little fresh right now. They're getting the first quarter jitters out. They'll be dropping these buckets down here pretty soon.
Tyler Zorns for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, J.R. Van Hoos. Taken down by Jake Sperry. Back to Zorns. Might have got away with an over and a back. Zorns lost his dribble. Sperry. Griner on Sperry. Davis. Back to Zorns. Out of bounds, Boyd County.
Sperry's doing an excellent job D'ing up on Zorns. He's really pressuring him, getting his hand in his face, and by the end of the game, I'm going to see this. You're going to see Zorns get a little frustrated.
Davis in no man's land, not looking to shoot the ball, David. He was 12, 15 feet away from the bucket, didn't even look to take the shot. Now he does, now he doesn't. No. Back out we go. That's Biggs in the paint, rattles around, tipped up twice, no good. We've got a foul over the back. And will that be on number 32 or 45?
It looks like they're hunting for the ball there. Little help from the stands.
Foul is on number 4. That's Jake Sperry. That's his first. Bringing the ball up, Derek Howard, talented senior guard for Paintsville. Looks like they're doubling down on JR, Dave.
Most definitely they are. They've got to do it. They've got to do it if they want to control the paint.
Mark Grimm from 15 rolls it in. Paintsville up 4-3 over Boyd County with 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Cross court it goes to Biggs. Up for 3. Off, no good. Rebound taken down by Zorns. Fakes the 3, drives the lane. Goes up, passes off. Up off the glass, and good by Brian Baines. Nice pass by Tyler Zorns.
Yeah, Zorns, you can tell that he's a leader out there on their court. He's got a good direction. You can see all sides. Got a great peripheral.
5-4, Boyd County leading. Griner into J.R. Van Hoos, triple team, gets it off the Grimm, up off the glass, no good, but he was fouled.
That is some good team ball. They know they're going to collapse down on Van Hoos. He's helping out. If they're going to collapse, they had 3-on-1 right there. Somebody's got to be open. He did an excellent job dishing the ball off.
That foul was on number 45, Brian Biggs. That was his first and the team's third. Going to the line to shoot 2, Mark Grimm. Mark is a 6'4" senior forward, averaging 3 points a game. Rims that one out.
Very strange. They pull Van Hoos off the brick, for the rebounding. That's something that I definitely would not do. It's a coaching, I guess, one of their strategic moves.
Second shot short, ball out of bounds, back to Boyd County. 3:54 remaining in the first period of play. Boyd County 5, Paintsville 4. Zorns to Biggs, back to Zorn. Sperry down underneath, shot up by Brian Bays, good.
This Boyd County's doing an excellent job. Right now they're shooting 38% from the field, doing an excellent job. It seems like they're getting an all-around performance right now. And everybody's doing a great job putting the ball up, not afraid to shoot, and that's what we need. That's what they're gonna have to do is team ball. Now, right now, Jason Conley, number 11, is checking in. He's going to do an excellent job. He's a 6'4" senior, and he's checking in as a forward.
Back into play we go. Boyd County 7, Paintsville 4. 3:35 remaining in the first period of play. Dave Solomon and Chuck Crawford calling the ball game for you here on TCI Marketplace 6. Your exclusive television coverage for Sweet 16 action. In the corner, Tackett picks up his dribble. Back out to Derek Howard. Calls the fist play.
Well, check out how they're setting up this offense. It's almost like a clear out. They put all the guards out there in the wing.
David, he's so smooth.
He is smooth. That's okay. They're gonna have to watch out. They got a lot of threats out here. They got the big man downstairs, and they've got multiple shooters on the perimeter.
The he we were talking about, of course, is Todd Tackett, All-State Todd Tackett. J.R. Van Hoos intercepts, then over the back, out of bounds. Ball goes to Paintsville. And we've got timeout on the floor with the score. Boyd County 7, Paintsville 6. We're going to stay right here with you as you look into Coach Bill Mike Runyon's huddle. Paintsville is actually on the short end of the stick here, Dave.
They most definitely are. It's right now, we're early in the game. I think that both teams are doing an excellent job. Boyd County's doing a great job controlling the tempo of the game right now. However, Paintsville's doing a good job playing up on the defense. They got, as you can see right there, Van Hoos is stealing the ball. He's doing an excellent job overplaying the passing lanes. We're going to see how they continue this game up. I haven't seen the press in action yet, but we really haven't seen an offense really intact yet.
As it stands right now, shooting-wise, Paintsville 3 of 6 for 50%. Boyd County 3 of 8 for 38%. Three-point field goal attempts, Boyd County is 1 for 4. Paintsville 0 for 1, and that one three-pointer was the difference.
Well, both teams have one steal in the game. I can see that that is definitely going to be an increase. The crowd here has got great participation. They've got most schools. I imagine, I heard that they let Boyd County, everybody out at 12 o'clock, and if you did have a ticket, you got out at 12. And if you didn't have a ticket, you got out 1. A little incentive to come here to the stadium.
They said the last one out of Ashland turn off the lights.
Well, I'd be out here by 12, I'm telling you. They let me out early. I'm as early as I can go.
Back to action we go. 2:52 remaining here in the first period of play. Boyd County 7, Paintsville 6. Derek Howard for Paintsville, walking the ball up, sticks 4 fingers up in the air and calls play number 4. Tackett from the free throw line. Good.
Tackett is burning it up. He's doing an excellent job. That's his 4th bucket of the game. He's shooting 2 for 3. They haven't sent him to the line yet. I'm surprised. I figured they'd be all over him, hammering him.
Paintsville takes the lead, 8-7. Tyler Zorns gets double teamed. Sperry in the corner, Biggs, back to Sperry.
I guess
Zorn.
That last huddle, they changed up their defense. They're going, looks like they're going to a 2-3 zone right now. Doing an excellent job pressuring Zorns. He's their guy.
Tyler Zorns rims out. J.R. Van Hoos gets the rebound. A run out by Todd Tackett on the other side. Put up, no good, foul. That foul will be called on number 4, Tyler Zorns.
I spoke a little too soon. Now they put him to the line.
Number 4, Sperry. That's his second.
I'm sorry, that number 4 is Jake Sperry. Going to the line, Todd Tackett is a 71. Here's the replay. You see him going up, and at the last minute, he gets knocked away.
That's a pretty looking shot. The kid's got good form.
First shot of 2 up and good. Todd Tackett on the year, Dave, was 87 for 122 at the free throw line for 71%.
It's not a bad percentage. He's doing a good job. So far, he's shooting 100% from the line.
Getting ready to check into the game for Boyd County, number 10, Davey Frazier, a 5'10" junior guard. Number 4, Jake Sperry, goes over and takes a blow.
Definitely a different situation here. As you can see, they've decided to pressure the ball. This is what I expected Boyd County to do.
Have a foul on number 11, Jason Connolly. We've got 2:05 remaining in the first period of play. Paintsville 10, Boyd County 7, a break in the action here. It's going to be taken out on the side here at the court.
Team first.
Tyler Zorns inbounds to Biggs. Biggs, a muscular 6'4" frame on that young man, goes underneath to post up. Frazier, pick up his dribble, but goes back to Biggs. Zorns looking underneath for Bays, can't find him. Zorns on the foul line, back out to Frazier. Fakes the three, goes up, off the back of the rim. Heady play by number 45, Brian Biggs, ball out of bounds to Boyd County.
That's what you're looking for, a coach's screen right there. You're looking for a person, a player that has a good head on his shoulders, knows what he's doing on the court, and when it comes to a situation like that, they're playing some smart ball.
Ball inbounds to Boyd County. Biggs out front, driving in the lane, goes up, too hard, gets his own rebound, taken away by Josh Griner.
You notice they're having a tough time going downstairs against Paintsville. They're really it's going to be Zorns is going to have to really take a lot of the responsibility out there on the perimeter and start pushing the ball up, but it doesn't look like they're having too much success down low.
Josh Griner goes into the paint, charging foul called on Josh Griner for Paintsville. Got a little bit out of control.
Sure did. It looks like Coach Roger Zorn was pleased with that one. But, you know, Mike Runyon definitely, he was not pleased. I guess it's coaching's, both coaches have their preference. If it's going their way, they're happy.
Paintsville 10, Boyd County 7. Frazier, way across court, overthrows Jason Davis out of bounds back to Paintsville. Thank you. We've got 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining here in this first period of play as Derek Howard walks the ball up for Paintsville, sticks 4 fingers in the air. The last time they did that, I think they went inside to J.R. Van Hoos.
They sure did. They do a good clear out. If you can see, they really spread the ball out there.
Nice turnaround, got it.
That kid is incredible. Now that's why Mr. Basketball, he's got over 3,000 points for the career this season. He's doing it for his career. He's doing an excellent job.
Nice double team. Back to Zorns. Under 40 seconds. Zorns leaves it up to Frazier, back to Zorns. 12-7, Paintsville up by a handful. Big man Biggs on top. To Bays, back to Frazier. Nice weave. Jason Davis from 15 feet away. Thinks about it, thinks twice. Underneath they go to Brian Bays, up and in. 12-9, Paintsville. Under 10 seconds we go. We'll let Ned Sound take you to the break here. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Paintsville 14, Boyd County 9. You're watching Sweet 16 action on Marketplace 6. We'll be back in just a moment.
But 4 for 12 for Boyd County from the field goals from the field, and for Paintsville 6 for 9.
Back to action we go. Derek Howard bringing the ball up for Paintsville. Taw Tackett into J.R. Van Hoos. Collapses on him, back out to Tackett for a three. Got it.
This kid is good. This kid is good.
He has such a quick release.
You know, it looks like they changed their defense there. They went to a 2-3 zone as far as Boyd County, but they're trying to trap down on Van Hoos and finish off his game for a little while, but you can't do it. You got to watch the three-point shooters.
On the other end, Brian Bays misses, pulled off by Jason Conley. Paintsville up 17-9 underneath. Conley loses it out of bounds. Back to Boyd County.
Looks like our cameraman took a little shot there. Hope you got to keep him awake down there.
7:23 remaining in the second period of play. Paintsville 17, Boyd County 9. In the corner he goes to Bays. Back to Biggs. Brian Biggs thinks about it, then thinks twice. Bays on the outside corner, no good. Taken down by J.R. Van Hoos. Run out, 2-on-1. Tackett underneath the Griner, up with the left hand, rolls off. Taken down by Biggs. Out to Tyler Zorn running the floor.
Tackett was a little late getting the ball there for him. Could have gotten there a little bit early.
Tyler Zorn says set the low pickup. I'll either take it in or pass off or take the shot. And he takes the shot. Off too hard. J.R. Van Hoos up off the board. You know, J.R. Van Hoos needs very few rebounds to break Wes Unsell's state Sweet 16 record here.
Yeah, Van Hoos has already got 6 rebounds for the night. He's definitely controlling the paint, both sides of the court.
Jason Davis down underneath, goes up, goes too strong, comes back to Biggs, who goes up, and he's fouled by number 4, Derek Howard.
Well, it's a good foul. As far as if you're gonna foul him, make sure you can't get the bucket up. Right now, Boyd County is shooting from the line. This is their first free throw attempt, and we got a substitution in right now. Number 41, Mark Grimm's coming in, 6'4" senior.
At the line,
Biggs will have 2 at the line. After this shot, we're going to take a look at a replay on that last foul.
Now, if you see right here, it's a good foul. He used both arms, came in, but Boyd County's definitely doing an excellent job trying to bring the ball inside against him.
J.R. Van Hoos clears down his 7th rebound. We've got a foul called on number 12. That's Brian Bays. That will be his first foul.
the foul is on number 12, Bays.
That's 5 team fouls on Boyd County. We're 2 away from the 1 in the bonus. Taking it out on this end, Josh Griner gets it in to Derek Howard. Howard looking to the bench for instructions. Todd Tackett back to Howard. Griner underneath the JR, too high. Taken by Mark Grimm. He goes up, and he gets the basket and is fouled.
It's excellent defense. They're doing a great job, actually, on Van Hoos. As if you watch, they're collapsing down on the weak side on him, but that's leaving somebody open, as you can see right there. Somebody's going to get open, and they've got a well-rounded shooting team. So
they said the foul was before the shot. Good call. There you see. Shot up and good. Nice move by J.R. Van Hoos. Timeout by Coach Zorns.
Yeah, Roger Zorns probably trying to get his team composure back together right now. We're looking at the score right now, 19-10. So they're definitely looking at slowing the game down or speeding it up. Who knows what his strategy is right now. Van Hoos is looking at, he's got 6 points for the game, 7 rebounds. But Tackett, of course, he is 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 3 for 4 from field goals, and he's got 9 points, leading the team in scoring. He's doing an excellent job here tonight. They got a both inside game and outside game.
One thing that I see, Dave, that's happening here is, as I look at the defensive rebounds, it looks like Boyd County, for the most time, is only getting one shot on basket. Further evidence of that is the fact that Paintsville leads Boyd County in defensive rebounds 8-3. You know, both teams are shooting 50% from the free throw line. Boyd County shooting a very meager 27% from the field.
That's most definitely right. They're gonna have to pick up their field goal percentage right now. They're shooting that 27% against the 67%, and that's the difference in this game right now. I think they're both shooting the ball. They're getting the attempts up there right now. They're 4 for 15, Boyd County. However, 8 for 12 for Paintsville. You take more shots, you got a better chance of scoring. You'll never score if you don't shoot.
As we resume play here, Boyd County underneath the Paintsville goal will take the ball out of bounds with 6 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first half of play, trailing Paintsville 19-10. I'm Chuck Crawford along with David Solomon. We're bringing you exclusive Sweet 16 television coverage on TCI Marketplace 6. Underneath to Davis, fakes, goes up in the paint, little one-hand touch shot, no good. J.R. Van Hoos backs it around to Todd Tackett, ahead to Howard. Looking up, we go to Van Hoos, turn, spin, shoots, no good. Back up by Grimm, no good, but he's fouled.
They're having a tough time collapsing down on the paint. If you notice, Van Hoos got the ball, and all 3 men are all over him. And that's exactly, you know, it's got to be frustrating for Coach Roger Zorns to be out there knowing that the big men are really controlling the paint down there. And, you know, somebody else is going to be taking charge. The perimeter's got to be open.
5:40 remaining in the second half of play. Paintsville 19, Boyd County 10. Grimm hits the first of 2, makes it 20-10, and they've doubled up on Boyd County. Grimm for the second shot, no good. Taken off by Biggs.
That's a strong rebound. Did an excellent job there.
Ahead, Biggs has it now in the paint. A foul called on number 41, Jason Conley. Or no, Mark Grimm.
I think that right there tells the point of this game tonight. Van Hoos is not going to let anybody in his house, and that paint is his house.
I stand corrected. That foul was on number 4, Howard.
For Boyd County, number 3, Justin Stanley.
Justin Stanley's just checked in. He's a 6'1" senior. He's checking in for number 12, Brian Mays.
Replaces number 4, Derek Howard. And the line.
Oh, it looks like number 3.
4-2.
Right now, Danny Scott is checked in, a 6'4" junior for Paintsville.
At the line for 2. Biggs rattles it off, no good. 20-10 with 5:31 remaining in the first half of play. Brian Biggs, no good. JR pulls down his 8th rebound. Ahead, Todd Tackett pushing the basketball. One-hander up, no good. Taken down by JR Van Hoos. We've got a foul call.
I truly expected this to be the opposite way around.
As you look at Coach Bill Mike Runyon, he hollers, what? He felt like the JR got hornswoggled on that last call. Call on JR Van Hoos. For Van Hoos, that's his first foul. Zorns to Biggs. Biggs in the corner to Zorn. Tyler Zorn's out front. Josh Greiner giving him some room. Spins, nothing there. Walk, steps called.
If you notice the difference between these two offenses, Paintsville is doing an excellent job of spreading out the offense. They're getting it really extended, and Boyd County is looking a little collapsed inside. It takes one man to cover 2 different people.
Danny Scott, the talented junior guard, reserve guard for Paintsville, loses the ball out of bounds off his hip. Ball over to Boyd County. We've got a score of 20-10 with 4:53 remaining here in the first half of play. Paintsville on top of Boyd County.
I don't think Paintsville's coach looked too pleased over there, but you pull somebody off a little fresh right now, they're going to get their kinks out.
Tyler Zorn's up from 15, no good. Mark Grimm has the rebound. What do you think about some of the pace of the game here, Dave?
I'm actually the pace. I was a little surprised. Oh,
that's a nice shot up and off the glass for J.R. Van Hoos. That's his 8th point.
I figured the pace would be a little different. Paintsville's doing an excellent job of controlling this game. They're pushing the pace. They're controlling the tempo. I planned on Boyd County really pushing the pace and making this game a running gun type game.
Paintsville 22, Boyd County 10, 4:16 remaining here in the first half of play. Out front. Shot up and good. That goal by number 32, Jason Davis. The 6'5" senior center. He averages 8.8 points per game. 22-12, Paintsville leading Boyd County. Tackett to Greiner to Grimm. Thinks about it, then thinks better. Danny Scott to Tackett. Danny Scott at the top, goes to the foul line. Greiner for 3. Yes.
This team has got the perimeter shooting. They got the down low ball. It seems like Boyd County's really having a tough time, and they're very concerned about Van Hoos down low, and that's just leaving them wide open on the perimeter.
25-12, J.R. Van Hoos does not have the numbers. Let's see what he does. He fakes right, goes left, puts the shot up, no good. We've got a foul going over the back on J.R. Van Hoos.
I really believe they're getting some nicky-nack calls on Van Hoos. I mean, he's just trying to play ball out there.
Into the game for Scott County, or for Boyd County, is number 52.
Conley replaces number 40, J.R. Van Hoos. Boyd County will put the ball in
Believe
play.
that's Chris Rose.
From this point on, both teams will shoot the bonus.
As you notice right there, where they're picking them up all the way out there at half court. That is what we talk about, controlling the tempo.
Stanley to Davis. Davis puts it up, rolls off. Taken back by Stanley. Shot up. We've got a pushing foul called on Paintsville.
It seemed like to me the pace of the game just picked up right there. Van Hoos takes a seat for a little while to give him a rest, and the other 5 players come on board, and they are seriously taking this to an aggressive level right now. They know they've got to control the paint because without Van Hoos downstairs, they're going to try to take it inside on them.
I actually call number 52, Chris Rose. That's actually Jacob 9, a 6'2" junior forward. Shot up. No good. 3:02 remaining in the first half of play. Second shot by Jake 9, no good off the back rim. Greiner loses it. Tyler Zorn's up off the glass, good. 25-14, 11-point bulge by Paintsville.
They're doing a half-court press, as you can see here, and this is what they're going to have to do. This is how you control the pace of the game.
Tackett throws a running jump shot up, running one-hand jump shot by Todd Tackett.
Todd Tackett is definitely impressing me at this game.
27-14, 13-point lead. Tyler Zorns for three. Count it. 27-17, Paintsville by 10. Tackett to Griner. Griner pulling it out. Danny Scott, back door. Todd Tackett leaning in, no. Pulled off by Paintsville, by Boyd County. Stanley to Biggs, off, no good. Rebounded by Graham. A little helter-skelter here.
Well, that's the kind of ball. This is fun ball right here. They're pushing it up and down the court, and this is similar to Kentucky basketball right here, both ways.
Under 2 minutes, a minute 54 remaining in the first half. Paintsville in command with 10-point lead. Danny Scott dribbling out front, gets it to Tackett. Errant pass, out of bounds, back to Paintsville.
Great hustle right there. Great hustle. We got, looks like coach is trying to get a substitution in right now. That is number 35 for the team. That's Mitchell Graham.
Replaces number 30, Danny Scott.
That's, back we go. Griner loses control. Back out of bounds it goes. Back to Paintsville. A very unpopular call with the sea of red over in the end zone to our right. Your television right.
That would be right. They're definitely getting a little hot over there over that call.
Grimm back to Tackett. Tackett looking at Zorns, got a 10-point lead going with a 1:28 to go in the first half.
You know, Chuck, Boyd County's got a great showing here tonight. They got a lot of people.
Todd Tackett backing away, moves in, goes up from 18, off balance, no good. Rebounded by Jacob 9. Stanley out front. Oh. Zorns looks underneath to Davis, off the glass, good. Nice pass, Dave.
That is a nice pass. Zorns doing a great job. I think they're getting a little nervous of him out on the three-point line. He's tearing it up. With only 52 seconds left, they're going to come out on him and play him tough. But that's a great heads-up play, dishing it off.
8-point lead by Paintsville over Boyd County. Todd Tackett gets the ball stripped away by Jake 9. Foul on number 52, Jake 9.
As you can see right now, Paintsville shooting 52% from the field and 50% from the free throw line. However, Boyd County shooting 35% from the field with a 17% from the free throw line. Doing a little bit better job here later on in the quarter. They brought their percentage up with a few points.
Stepping to the line, Todd Tackett. Tackett already has 11 points. He's 2 for 2 from the line, 4 for 8 from the field. A little bit hard. Rebound by Jake 9. Under 30 seconds to go, 34 seconds to go here in the first half. Stanley. Mike Grimm's on Stanley. 9. Back to Biggs. Zorns fakes the three, goes in the paint, squares up, throws up a shot, no good. And the call goes against Boyd County. We're going the other way.
That was a poor selection of shots right there. You got a little bit of time to play right there. You could bring it out. You're not fighting with the shot clock at all, so he probably should have pulled that one back out. Right now, Stanley's he's 0 for 1. He's actually
That foul was on Stanley. That was his first. Team's 9th. And so they'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Michael Grimm too hard off the back of the rim. Stanley away. Coming up under 10 seconds to go. Stanley up front. Foul on number 35, Michael Grimm. An uncalled for foul with only 5.6 seconds to go in the first half.
The foul is on number 35, Mitchell Grimm.
You got to respect the hustle there. He's playing some good D. He's getting a little too close. But you got to always respect the good hustle on defense.
Stanley shoots 1-and-1 with 5.6 seconds to go in the first half. Off the front of the rim, no good. Taken down by Grimm. Weaving up with 2 seconds to go. Gets it off to Conley. No good. And at the end of the first half of play, it's Paintsville 27, Boyd County 19. You're watching exclusive KHSAA Sweet 16 coverage on Marketplace 6. We'll be back in just a moment. David.
Most definitely. Right now at the halftime stats, field goals, Boyd County is shooting 8 for 24, which is 33%. Paintsville is shooting 11 for 22 at 50%. That's definitely taking a factor. As far as three-point field goals, 2 for 6 for Boyd County, 2 for 4 for Paintsville. As far as turnovers, it's been a little bit of a factor here, but that hasn't swayed the score at all. 7 turnovers for Boyd County, 5 turnovers for Paintsville. And as far as free throws, 1 for 7 for Boyd County, somewhere they can definitely improve on. And Paintsville 3 for 8. They still could use some improvement. Both are shooting below 50% from the free throw line.
If we look on the fouls, Boyd County has 2 people with 2 fouls. That's Brian Bays has 2 fouls, and Jake Sperry has 2 fouls. On the other side of the court, we have Derek Howard, the point guard for Paintsville, with 2 fouls, and J.R. Van Hoos with 2 fouls. But the big story this first half, David, has been Todd Tackett.
Most definitely, Todd Tackett has taken charge, and it really has a lot to do with the defensive team. Boyd County's having a hard time handling Van Hoos, and that's going to leave Tackett open. They're collapsing down. They've switched from a man back to a zone, and they're collapsing all 3 men. Whenever Van Hoos gets the ball, 3 men are jumping all over him, and it's going to leave somebody open. It just happens to be Tackett is draining the buckets.
There you get a good shot of the crowd from Paintsville, Kentucky. Dave, you grew up in Utah and Salt Lake City. Anything like this in the divisions out in Salt Lake City in basketball?
Well, Kentucky is definitely the basketball state. I mean, out west, it's a little bit more of a football type state. I don't think that Rick Majerus is going to have for the University of Utah. And he's created a little bit of a basketball name out there for Utah, and that's somewhat rare. I wasn't familiar with it, but there's nothing like Kentucky basketball.
There you get a good look at Tyler Zorns and Jason Sperry. Jake Sperry, the talented guard tandem for Boyd County is played. Resumes here in the 3rd period of play with Paintsville leading 27-19. Out front, Zorns to Biggs, who looks across to Davis. Coming off the picks, Jake Sperry. Bays, back to Zorns. Looks like they're running an end around. Knocked away, taken back by Biggs. Nice pass underneath the Bays, up and good.
Most definitely a strong pass there. It's good awareness of the court, make sure they get the ball, and
Derek Howard, somebody lost a defensive assignment, and Derek Howard went all the way unencumbered to the basket.
I imagine Coach Zorn is not happy about that. That's just a lack of preparation right there.
29-21, Paintsville leading Boyd County. Sperry thought about it, pulls it back. Zorns to Davis. 14-foot shot up off the back of the rim. Tipped up by Biggs once, no good. Tipped around. Biggs gets the rebound, goes back up, no good. Jason Davis up, and he is fouled. If it once you don't succeed, keep on trying until you do succeed.
That's exactly right. Doing an excellent job staying in there. We got a substitution coming in here in a second, and it looks like number 11 is coming in. Jason Conley, 6'4" senior. He's taken out right now. He's coming in for number Mark Grimm, 6'4" senior.
Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Jason Davis, a 6'5" senior center. First shot is good. Paintsville 29, Boyd County 22.
Davis is shooting, he's 1 for 1 from the line, shooting 100%. Hopefully he can pull up that average for him.
Second shot on its way, good. So they pulled it within 6 here in the opening moments of the 3rd period of play. Paintsville 29, Boyd County 23. You're watching Sweet 16 exclusive coverage, exclusive television coverage on TCI Marketplace 6. I'm Chuck Crawford along with Dave Solomon. I'd like to give a special thanks to all of our crew, our camera crew from Asbury College, our crew in the truck, Mike Gaskins, Chris Simpkins, Gwen French. Up by J.R. Van Hoos and good. Our video engineer for tonight's game is Kevin Briggs. This is a TCI Sports production of KHSAA Sweet 16 basketball. Tyler Zorns into the paint, goes up, off the rim, off the glass, no good. 31-23, Paintsville up by 8. Cross court to Conley, backs in, Charging foul call on number 11, Jason Conley. What do you think about that?
I'm definitely against that. I'm gonna have to agree with Paintsville coach. He is definitely not happy, and I would be in the same shoes. That
Coach
like
Bill Mike Runyon is livid, walking up and down with that jaw set across the line, sideline. And as to Dave Solomon's opinion, he has a good right to.
Look like a block on Mike from right here.
Tyler Zorns out front, working against Derek Howard. Goes up for the long three, gets it blocked. Back to Zorns, fakes, goes over in the corner to Biggs. We got double dribble.
Roger Zorns is he's down on hands and knees right now. He's getting a little disappointed there. 23-21. Boyd, I'm sorry, 23-31. I apologize. Paintsville's lead.
We've got a timeout on the court here. It's a 20-second timeout. We'll stay right here with you. 6:02 remaining in the third period of play. Paintsville 31, Boyd County 23. So far this half, we've had 2 fouls called on Paintsville, none on Boyd County. We don't have anybody in foul trouble yet, Dave.
It's definitely going to play a factor. So far, both teams aren't shooting very well from the line right now. 3 for 9 for Boyd County and 3 for 8 for Paintsville. Nevertheless, if either team gets in the bonus, right now at this percentage rate, not going to be a big factor for them.
As play resumes, Paintsville gets the ball out underneath their own basket. Derek Howard, underneath Boyd County's basket. Derek Howard gets the ball stripped from him. Across to Griner, to Jason Conley. He did not see J.R. Van Hoos wide open. Tack it in the paint, no good. Fought for. Zorns on the run out, 3-on-2. Takes it to the wing and holds it up. Sperry, Davis from 15. Fakes, goes in the paint, up, no good. We've got a foul called on Paintsville.
Seems like Boyd County's a little gun shy out there. They got some open shots from the perimeter. Got to be able to fire those up there.
That was a very costly foul for Paintsville. The foul on J.R. Van Hoos, that's his third. The team's third this half.
They got to be real careful with him because he's controlling the paint. As you could tell in the last series when they pulled Van Hoos out, they had to really become aggressive to control the inside. If you see the replay right there.
Second shot rolls around, tapped out. Paintsville gets the rebound. Converts 1 of 2. It's Paintsville 31, Boyd County 27. Into Van Hoos they go. Fall away baseline jumper up and rattles in.
That is a pretty shot. It's tough to control that. No matter how big you are, that's a good shot. He's a fadeaway.
Now, what does this defensive set look like to you here, Dave?
It looks like they're trapping. It's definitely a zone. It looks like a 2-3 zone. They're bringing them down, and they're trapping in all corners.
Nice play there, knocked away. J.R. Van Hoos, 3-on-2, Paintsville. Derek Howard back to Van Hoos, up off the glass, no good. Didn't gather his feet before he shot. On the other end, Biggs goes around Griner, puts it up off the window, good.
Looks like he definitely didn't gather his feet. I was wondering if he was thinking about dunking it or laying it in.
Paintsville 33, Boyd County 26, 4:50 remaining in the third frame of play. Griner, cross to Conley. Conley back outside to Howard, across to Tackett. Defensive set for Boyd County in a sagging box defense, man-on-man matchup. Griner gets the rebound, goes back up, puts it up, no good. He's fouled by number 4, Jake Sperry. Getting ready to come in the game for Paintsville, Mark Grimm, number 41.
Looks right now, Boyd County's definitely gonna have to pick up the pace of their defense right now. They're slacking off, giving some open shots, and it looks like number 3's coming in right now. Looks like Justin Stanley's coming in, 6'1" senior.
Sitting down on the bench with 3 fouls for Paintsville, number 40, J.R. Van Hoos. Josh Griner shoots 2, rolls the first one in. 34-26, 4:29 remaining in the third period of play. Second shot up, good.
That's 5 for 10 from the free throw line for Paintsville, and they're doing a little bit better job shooting 50% from the line.
Now what do you see here?
They're pressing them hard. It's working in the first half. They're gonna keep it up. The defense has caused the turnovers, and they're converting them.
Jason Davis off the window, no good. Tapped twice, 3 times. Zorns has the rebound. Off with a beautiful no-look pass to Biggs, it's blocked. Taken away, ball on the floor, gathered up by Grimm. Howard. We've got a Paintsville player down, and I believe that's Josh Griner.
He doesn't look like he's doing too well down there.
Number 5, Josh Griner for Paintsville on the floor. 4:04 remaining in the third frame of play. Paintsville 35, Boyd County 26. When we resume play, Paintsville will have the basketball.
Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. Gonna sit him down for a while probably. As far as on that last play, Conley, number 11, sent that into the rafters. Doing an excellent job underneath the bucket, controlling the paint. When Van Hoos is out, he's doing an excellent job coming inside and taking care of business.
Ball out of bounds to Paintsville. Jason Connolly to inbounds the ball for the Paintsville Tigers. Goes back into Todd Tackett. Working the double team, overthrows Derek Howard, who does a nice recovery job on the errant pass.
This is what I'm talking about. Boyd County's got to get out there and play the pressure. Collapse them, use the out-of-bounds mark as their sixth man, and you know, it's going to convert some steals for them. As far as Zorns, Coach Zorns, he's a little bit happy about the way they've come out. They've definitely come out here with a little bit of pizzazz on their defense.
Tyler Zorns, nice pass underneath, but knocked away. Derek Howard looks to the left wing, off to Danny Scott. Derek Howard for 3. Rims out, rims off. Fought for on the ground, picked up by Zorns. Nice spin move. Comes up, shoots 3. No, too hard off the back of the rim. Tackett doesn't have the numbers, pulls up from 16, and he's hacked on the arm. Todd Tackett.
This will be Tackett's. Looks like he's 2 for 3 from the line right now. He's going to go back to the line, see if he can convert that to a few more buckets for him. He's doing an excellent job here tonight. Right now he's got 11 points in the game. He's shooting 4 for 9 from the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got 1 rebound and 2 assists. Looks like number 5, Josh Greer, 6-foot senior.
Also into the game, Jake Sperry, number 4, the 2 guard, 6'2" senior. First shot by Tackett up, no good. Josh Griner was the player that was hurt down at the other end just a few moments ago. He's back into the game for Paintsville, as David said. David, this is atrocious foul shooting for teams this good.
It really is. I mean, these are gimme buckets. I'm sure both these coaches are going to be disappointed. They're going to be sitting in the gym sweating it out on the free throw line.
Biggs to Sperry. Up court to Davis. Tyler Zorns thinks, doesn't, backs off. Sperry for 3. Shot, a line drive. Up, no good, out of bounds, back to Boyd County.
They're really doing a great job frustrating Zorn. They're coming out, double teaming him, not letting him get a breathing room at all.
Tyler Zorns calls the play, sticks 2 fingers in the air. Coming back off the back pick, Jake Sperry. Out in 3-point land, walls off for Tyler Zorns, who sets the play again out front. Underneath they go. Bays up off the glass, no good. Come down, Mark Grimm has the basketball. Todd Tackett wanting an intentional foul. Player control foul call.
Yeah, he is definitely not happy about that. Bays is disappointed. In my eyes, I think they deserve the call.
That's 3 fouls on Zorns. Excuse me, on Bays, the big man that can ill afford to lose him. Into the game, replacing Bays is number 3. That's Justin Stanley, a 6'1" swingman guard. Jason Conley to inbound the ball for Paintsville. Overthrows, Jason Davis picks it off. Stanley goes in the paint, goes up with a left-hander off the glass, good.
Strong comes into the game, not afraid to take a shot, and definitely has some confidence in his left hand. That's his first bucket of the night.
32-28. Tackett. Howard pushing the ball up court, double team. 3-on-2. Zorns goes up, he's fouled and could not convert. That foul was on number 4, Derek Howard. For Derek Howard, that will be his 3rd foul.
We got a substitution coming into the game right now. Looks like Scott from Paintsville is going to be coming in for, right now, it looks like he's coming in for Howard.
Number 3, Danny Scott, replaces number 4, Derek Howard. And at the line,
Got it.
4-2.
Shooting 2, Tyler Zorns. A very good free throw shooter, and watch this, as soon as I say that, I'll probably jinx him.
Chuck, come on, man.
36-28, Paintsville leading Boyd County.
Right here.
However, I must say Boyd County is only shooting 33%. As you look at this replay here, nice body control. He just could not convert. Second shot up, rims out, no good. Strong rebound by Biggs, no good. Biggs again, up, and it's fouled by Jason Connolly.
Jason Connolly's doing an excellent job. Even though he's getting the fouls called, you got to be aggressive out here, and he's taking the responsibility on himself to cover Van Hoos's paint, not let anybody come inside on him.
Getting ready to check in for
Paintsville. Looks like it's number 34, Ben Trimble.
Ben's a 6'3" sophomore forward. They need to get a little beef down there on the blocks. Looks like they're getting pushed around, and one thing I'm seeing is a lack of fundamental blocking out here. And that happens to you when you lose your legs. You tend to get a little cowardly down there when you lose your legs.
Yeah, you can.
First shot is up and good by Brian Biggs. Brian, a 6'5" junior forward, averaging 9.7 points per game for Boyd County. Second shot, and Boyd County has pulled it within 6, Dave. It's 2:22 remaining here in the third period of play. We've got a timeout on the floor, and Boyd County has pulled it within 6 points.
Doing an excellent job. I mean, this is what it takes. As you notice, they've come out in the second half, and they're playing the pressure defense. They're collapsing, picking them up about 3/4 lengths of the court, and they're using the out of bounds as their 6th man. That's going to definitely make a point, but just tenacity is what the word is. The word I'm looking for. They're definitely coming out, and they're playing scrappy ball.
There you see a good shot of Tyler Zorns getting his wrist wrapped. Evidently, he's either sprained that wrist or he's gotten a cut on the hand. I can't tell from this angle right here. However, yeah, he's probably sprained a wrist. That's his shooting hand, too. And that's tough on a point guard whenever you've got to tape a shooting hand up.
Well, he's a very, very experienced player. He's a champ out there, and I'm sure he's going to still come to this game and not even worry about it.
As play will resume with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Paintsville is 36, Boyd County 30. Getting ready to inbound the basketball is Paintsville underneath the basket. Grimm waiting for the referee to hold the basketball and gave it to him. And play resumes. Tackett. Pressure. 3-man backcourt pressure. 36-30. Danny Scott gets double teamed. Ball taken away by Jake Sperry.
That's what we're talking about, the trap, doing an excellent job.
Out front, Stanley. Todd Tackett all over him like a cheap suit. Biggs underneath to Brian Bays. Misses the shot. Ball on the floor. People scrambling. Out of bounds to Boyd County.
Looks like I got a substitution coming in right now, and that is Zorns coming back in, going to take control of this game.
Stanley goes back to the bench. 1:55 remaining in the third frame of play. Paintsville 36, Boyd County 30. We've been stuck on that for a little while.
Coach Zorns screaming, play 5 in. I'd like to see what he's doing here.
And there Zorns fakes the shot, goes in the paint, spins, gets off his feet, gives to Davis. Loses the ball. Taken away by Paintsville. Triple team, bad pass. Josh Griner could not handle the pass. 1:41 remaining here in the third frame of play. You're watching TCI Marketplace's 6 exclusive television coverage of the Sweet 16.
Boyd County's having a hard time converting the buckets. They're shooting 20, they're 11 for 40 from the field.
Oh, wait, Bays gets loose and didn't even know he was as free as he was. Griner takes the block shot, and he's fouled by number 12, Bays.
Coach Zorn cannot believe that call. And I bet the fans here don't believe it either.
Bill Mike Runyon looks like he's a little bit upset about something. Of course, Bill Mike's game pace is always like that. I've seen him over the last 3 seasons with Paintsville. He keeps that game pace on all night long.
I bet his wife is happy right now. I'm just kidding.
Bill Mike is never happy until the final horn, or he's got a blowout going. Danny Scott gets double teamed. Up to Tackett. Oh, Tackett. Nice move. Hesitation. Up. And we have got a blocking. No, we've got a charging foul on Todd Tackett.
That was an excellent, smart move right there. Came down and played an excellent game. That's his, is it his second foul?
Actually, that's his first foul.
That's what I thought.
Stanley. Boyd County. Swiped by Scott. Stanley takes it to the rack. Off good.
Beautiful.
36-32. Things are tightening up. Call Archie Bell and the Durrells. Everybody do the tighten up. Here we go. Got a foul, and we got people and body flying everywhere.
It's just high school basketball for you. People are getting rough out here. You gotta love it.
That foul is on Biggs. And for Biggs, Brian Biggs, that's his third foul. So you got the two big guys, Brian Biggs and Brian Bays. Bays with 4, Biggs with 3.
Bunch of bees out there. Brett Biggs, Bays, Brian.
Swarming like a bunch of bees. Todd Tackett setting the offense for Paintsville. Trying to get some clear out. Here he goes, left-hand dribble. Danny Scott. Josh Griner. Todd Tackett into the rack up from 12. Good!
Tackett's doing an excellent job. He's shooting 5 for 10, 50% from the field, 3 for 5 from the line. He's the go-to guy right now.
23 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Paintsville up 38-32. Here comes Biggs, goes up. Good!
That's Biggs right now. That's his 7th bucket of the game.
Danny Scott, pressure in the backcourt. Bart Grimm gets it across. Griner got a breakaway, goes up, gives it off to Tyler Zorns. Foul call. Foul will be on number 34. And number 34 for Paintsville is Ben Trimble, the 6'3" sophomore forward.
That's his first foul. They're going 1-on-1 right now.
Very ill-advised pass and an even more ill-advised foul. Only 3.1 seconds to go. Very doubtful that they're going to get it up or any kind of position for a good shot at all before the horn goes off.
I doubt it.
Paintsville 38, Boyd County 34. Tyler Zorns goes to the line. No one has had a great time at the line tonight. The best is Paintsville shooting 50%, Boyd County at 40. Nice shot by Zorns.
Tyler Zorns doing an excellent job here. He's a 6'3" sophomore. He's got some fresh blood out there. He's going to be coming back to this arena next year and then a year to come, I'm sure of it.
He's narrowed the gap to 3 with 3.1 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Zorns eyes the basket. Nice rotation. Rims out. Taken down. Long full court throw. Hits the back of the rim. No good. And after 3 quarters of play, Paintsville 38, Boyd County 35. You're watching exclusive high school basketball coverage on TCI Marketplace 6. And welcome back to Rupp Arena and Sweet 16 coverage. Paintsville 38, Boyd County 35. And David, a lot of up and down and a whole lot of action going on in that third quarter.
And the crowd's got to be pretty pleased about these games out here. They're doing an excellent job, keeping everybody entertained too.
As you look back on the floor, Paintsville's already got their starting lineup back out there. JR set out most of the third quarter. That's JR Van Hoos. And you've got Griner, Grimm, Howard, Van Hoos, and Tackett. Back in for Boyd County. Everybody's starting except Stanley is in for Brian Bays.
They sat Van Hoos during that last, most of that period right there.
Todd Tackett rims it off. Grimm goes back up. Foul called on number 4, Jake Sperry. No, actually, that's 45. If it's 45, that'll be his 4th foul. No, it's for Jake Sperry. That's Jake Sperry's 4th foul. Boyd County has got to be careful, David. They could have a whole passel of trouble here if they get a couple more people in foul trouble.
Yes, they could. That bonus can come into play late in the game if this game gets close.
Next foul for Paintsville. They will be shooting the one in the bonus. Mark Grimm looking up. Josh Griner. Derek Howard. Todd Tackett. Nice pick. Set back to Grimm. Grimm underneath. Griner off the glass. Good.
Van Hoos is getting a little frustrated. He's trying to post up, get the ball in. Boyd County's doing an excellent job double teaming him.
7:21 remaining in the game. Paintsville 40, Boyd County 35. Biggs, long shot. Good 3-point shot.
That's beautiful, Biggs. That is his 10th point of the game. He's 3 for 10 from the line. And right now, Boyd County shooting 30% from the free throw from the perimeter and 40% from the 40%.
Paintsville 40, Boyd County 38. Underneath they go. Tackett to J.R. Van Hoos, who's double teamed. Up off the double team, good. I don't even see how he saw the basket on that shot, Dave.
He's got a good shot. He does that on both sides of the court. He's obviously sat on that brick and practiced that many, many times.
Pressure in the backcourt. Jason Davis. Zorns for three. No. Rebound Tackett. Beautiful save by Todd Tackett. Calls for the ball.
That definitely was beautiful. Todd Tackett's got good hustle out there.
42-38, Paintsville on top. Tackett goes to the rack from 8 feet, puts it up, rims out, but he's fouled. There you see the talented senior who will be headed down to Rick Barnes's Clemson team next fall. How did we let this young man get away here?
I don't know. Todd Tackett right now has got 14 points for the game. Van Hoos also has 14 points for the game. They're taught both these guys are their leading scorers.
Tackett's first shot rims off, no good. That takes Paintsville down to 46% shooting on the night from the free throw line. That's absolutely unacceptable. You cannot win a state tournament shooting free throws like that. Second shot good. Checking into the game for Boyd County, number 52, Jake Nine, a 6'2" junior forward. Stanley walking the ball up. Pressure by Derek Howard. Looking for Zorns. Timeout called. Smart play, David.
Definitely is a smart play. They were forcing the turnover. He didn't have anybody coming to the ball. It's a smart move.
This is a 20-second timeout. With 6:09 remaining here in the game, it's Paintsville 43, Boyd County 38. You're watching TCI Marketplace 6 exclusive coverage of the state Sweet 16 boys high school basketball tournament. I'm Chuck Crawford, along with my sidekick here, Dave Solomon. Dear old Dave from Salt Lake City. Actually, you went to the University of Kentucky.
That brought me out here for the UK. Beautiful. I'm glad I came.
And play will resume here with 6:09 remaining. Paintsville 43, Boyd County 38. Zorns. A little fancy ball work out front. Takes Griner down in the paint. We've got to clear out. We've got a holding foul on Griner. It's so hard and so tough to guard against a guy who can stop and pop from the three or do all kinds of spin moves in between the leg dribbling like that and take it down and maintain that kind of control, Dave.
Most definitely. Right now, that is a definitely difficult thing. He's forcing him to come in and foul him. Right now, we've got a number 10 is going to be checking here in a second. Davey Frazier. This is his first time in the game. He's a 5'10" junior. And one of the things, Paintsville's definitely got to be careful. They've got 3 different men, actually 4 different men in foul trouble. They all have 3 fouls. Conley's got 3 fouls. Howard has 3 fouls. Van Hoos and Griner have 3 fouls. So they're pushing it.
Todd Tackett, Zorns can make this a 3-point basketball game, and he does. 43-40, 5:59 remaining in the game. Paintsville leading Boyd County. Derek Howard, bad pass. Biggs. All the way up off the glass, good.
Beautiful. That's smart play thinking right there. Number 10 came in, Frazier, did a block out, which eliminated him getting a contested bucket right there. Number 10, Frazier, did an excellent job.
The foul is on number 3, Stanley.
That foul was on number 3, Stanley.
And that should take them to the 1-and-1.
And you're absolutely right, sir. And both teams are 2 fouls away from going to the double bonus at 2 shots. Todd Tackett going to the line. Normally a very good free throw shooter. Tonight, Todd is 4 of 7, which is way below his average. Tipped around, controlled by Stanley. Zorns. I'm appalled at this free throw shooting by both teams.
You got to wonder if the crowd playing in a bigger arena, if that has something to do with it.
Stanley to Biggs. Frazier, looking, Davis, Zorns. Thinks he'll just take it back out and retry it. Zorns, Davis in the paint, back out to Zorns. Davis a little apprehensive there to shoot. Zorns, Frazier, Zorns. Stanley. Drives around, goes up.
It looked like he got poked in the eye.
He should have this one off the glass. No, finger roll good. 45 to 42. Paintsville stretches out by 3 with 4:45 remaining in the game.
It looked like Stanley got poked in the eye underneath the bucket right there, which I guess should have been called a foul.
Ball taken off, rebound by J.R. Van Hoos, taken away by Tyler Zorns and put back in.
Smart bucket.
45-44 Paintsville, 4:27 remaining in the game.
This is aggressive defense. Both teams have 5 steals on the night.
Underneath it goes to J.R. Van Hoos, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. And if that foul is on who I think it is, that will be his 4th.
Van Hoos is going to the line for the first time tonight. He's not been sent there.
The foul is on Biggs, Brian Biggs, and that is his 4th. This will be a shooting foul, a 9th team foul against Boyd County this half. Getting ready to check into the game is number 4, and that is Jake Sperry. Jake is the talented 2-guard, big 2-guard at that.
Most definitely, Jake Sperry is the big guard. He's 6'2" senior.
Back in is Jake 9, number 52. Jake, a 6'2" junior forward. Going out, number 10, Davey Frazier. Van Hoos normally a pretty good foul shooter.
You got to think that this crowd and maybe playing in an unfamiliar environment may have something to do with it. But both these teams have been here many, many times, so who knows what it is.
46-44, Paintsville leading Boyd County. 4:12 remaining in the game. Sperry. Davis, 15 feet away from the bucket. 9 takes the 18-footer. Good!
Wow, where did that come from? Did an excellent job there. My
We're
first
all
bucket of the
tied
night.
up here, Davey Boy, 46-46.
Very important bucket.
Todd Tackett for 3. Taken down by Jake Sperry. Todd Tackett won't miss many of those open threes. He was too open.
Yeah, he was way too open. He needs a little hand in his face.
Zorns, Sperry, Davis, Jake Sperry, Biggs. A lot of back picking going on. Zorns fakes, thinks no. 9. Great defense by Paintsville here. Jacob 9 out front. Tyler Zorns.
Excellent defense. They're having a tough time getting any shots off.
3:10 left in the game. We're tied at 46 each. Tyler Zorns to Jason Davis. Jason Davis thinks about shooting, but no. Oh, great move by Sperry, and he misses the shot. Todd Tackett doesn't try too early to put the ball on the floor. Very heady play by Todd Tackett.
Most definitely.
Tackett walking up, clenched fist, whatever that play is. Give and go probably to J.R. Van Hoos. Van Hoos calling for the basketball down low.
They are clearing out for him.
Garrick Howard looking. Todd Tackett. 2:37 remaining in the game. We're tied at 46-46. And it goes to Van Hoos, who's double teamed, and we got a foul. And that foul is the final foul for number 45, Brian Biggs. Brian fouls out 4 for 12 from the field, 3 for 6 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, which is the largest portion of rebounds for anybody except Van Hoos, and 12 points.
They're having a difficult time getting in there to Van Hoos. One of the things I've noticed in just the layout of their offense, they're not spreading out like they did in the first half of the game. They were spreading out much deeper, and when they bring it in close like that, obviously one guy can cover, 2 guys can collapse on them much more easy.
There you see the 2 seniors hugging each other. Bays and Briggs, buddies for a long time there. Bays has got to be very careful when he comes in too, because he's also saddled with 4 fouls. Van Hoos makes the first free throw.
Van Hoos is 2 for 3 from the free throw line right now, shooting the best percentage of the night as far as from the line.
Second shot up, good. We have time out on the floor. 2:30 remaining in the game. It's Paintsville 48, Boyd County 46. And as we go back into action, it will be Boyd County's basketball underneath their own basket. Actually, underneath Paintsville's basket. You know, we see here, Dave, a total of 19 team fouls called on Boyd County and 16 team fouls called on Paintsville. However, In conversion from the free throw line, Boyd County at 47%, Paintsville at 53%. That's miserable.
That is. That's not very good at all. The only person that's really put it from the floor right now is Van Hoos. He's doing a fairly decent job right now. He's shooting 3 for 4 from the line. Everybody else, except for Grenier, he's shooting 100%.
Well, you know, you look here, the largest lead of 13 points was by Paintsville rather, in the second period with 3:49 remaining. And it's been back and forth ever since then.
It's a tug-of-war match. All the games we've seen here at the Sweet 16, I've seen have been like that. This is excellent. People should need to come on down next year and see this again.
This is a good time for us to thank all the folks at the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, Commissioner Lewis Stout, Julian Tackett, and Butch Cope, our sports information director for the KHSA, for the fine job that they've done in setting this up and helping us along for the exclusive television coverage of the Sweet 16.
An interesting fact here, Paintsville has not won a game when they have not scored 55 points or more. It's very interesting. We'll see what happens here. They can put a few more buckets on the board.
Tyler Zorns coming up on 2 minutes. Out front, Jake 9. Bays to Zorns for a deep 3. No good. Rebound by Todd Tackett.
Tackett is playing a marvelous game. He has really impressed me. He's 5 for 12 from the field. He's got 15 points. He's got 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's doing a great job.
A minute 46 remaining here in the game. Paintsville up 48-46. Derek Howard working the offense out front. Howard floats in the lane, puts up a right-hand shot off the back of the rim. No good. Tyler Zorns on the other end. Todd Tackett comes up and commits the foul.
That's Todd Tackett's second foul. So he's still in decent shape.
You know, and that may have been a more heady play than what we think. That leaves them still only with 1-1, and Todd Tackett with a minute 30 seconds remaining. If Zorns missed his first shot and Paintsville can pull off the rebound, then they've got possession of the ball with the lead with close to a minute to go.
That's not a bad idea at all, though. Zorns shooting 50% from the line, though, and he is an excellent shooter from the perimeter. So for the year, he's been shooting a lot closer up around the 75% mark as far as free throws.
Checking in for Boyd County, number 3, Justin Stanley. Zorns eyes the basket. Off the back of the rim, J.R. Van Hoos comes down with the basketball, and he's fouled by Tyler Zorns.
That was a big bucket. That was a big bucket. He needed that one big time.
So that play that Todd Tackett made on the foul proved to work so far. Getting ready to check in for Boyd County, number 4, Jake Sperry, number 52, Jake 9. The 2 Jakes.
The Jakes. Coach Zorn has got to be a little frustrated with the shooting performance from the free throw line right now.
J.R. Van Hoos hit his last 2 free throws at the line. Let's see if he can convert here for Paintsville. First shot up. Rolls out, no good. He gets another one. We're in a double bonus situation.
If either one of these teams could put their free throw points down, the lead would be extended.
Both teams are now in the double bonus. The next foul that Paintsville commits will send Boyd County to the line for 2. Misses the second one.
Oh.
Tyler Zorns, a minute 24 to go in the game. Boyd County down 2. Shootout at the OK Corral. Let's see if Doc Holliday can get it out of the holster in time to save the day. Tyler Zorns. Jake Sperry. Back to Zorns. Jake 9.
They're going to need a fairly good shot here. They don't want to put up a bad shot, because if they miss it, it's probably going to go right back.
Jake Davis gets away with steps. Underneath. Up and off the glass. No good. Foul on number 41, Mark Grimm. And going to the line will be number 12, Brian Bays.
That's Mark Grimm's 3rd foul of the night. They've got a whole bunch of people in foul trouble now.
2 shots. It was a shooting foul. Getting ready to check back in. Some tactical substitution. Stanley coming back in for 9. Sperry going to the bench, and number 10, that's Davey Frazier coming back in, getting a little bit of speed and a little bit of defensive pressure out on the ball. I'm sure if they make these foul shots that there's going to be full court press.
As you saw in that replay, they're not going to let him come inside without a challenge.
Absolutely horrible foul shooting on both sides of the floor. We're an equal opportunity basher here on the skills from the foul line.
They are weak.
Second shot up, no good. Tipped around, retained possession by Boyd County. Tyler Zorns out front. 46 seconds remaining. Boyd County down by 2. Zorns goes in the paint. Floats up, goes in. We got a foul called. He's so smart and just a sophomore.
He's going to be definitely making some heads here this next 2 years. He's
Tyler Zorns.
Definitely a leader out there on the court.
48-46. 40.1 seconds remaining in the game. Paintsville on top. Zorns misses the first shot.
It's unreal right now. They're shooting 39% from the free throw line. They're going to call a timeout, try to readjust it.
This is a 20-second timeout. Coach Bill Mike Runyon from Paintsville. Now what will happen is, even if he makes the basket, he makes the foul shot, Paintsville will still be up by 1. Let me ask you this, Dave. You're coaching for Coach Zorns.
All right.
Do you foul immediately on the inbounds, or do you try to let them bring it up and pressure the ball and try to get the turnover rather than the immediate foul?
That's a good question. Right now with their shooting performance, you know, you definitely want to get you don't want to go towards Van Hoos. He's drilling the buckets, but I foul him directly off the get-go because none of these guys are hitting their buckets.
As we go back to action here, it's 40.1 seconds remaining in the game. Paintsville 48, Boyd County 46. Tyler Zorns has one more shot remaining. He missed his first one. Second shot is up and rolls in. Full court pressure. Derek Howard pushing the ball up. Paintsville. Grimm under to J.R. Van Hoos. We got a foul called on number 3 Stanley, and he fouls Mark Grimm. Grimm will get 2 shots.
That's a smart move right now. Grimm is only shooting 1 for 4 from the line right now, and that's definitely that's a good person to foul.
32.1 seconds remaining. Coach Zorns with another tactical substitution. Sperry, number 4. The 2 Jakes come back in, Sperry and 9.
Grimm is only shooting 50% for the entire season from the free throw line.
First shot up, good.
He's not letting the pressure get to him.
That puts Paintsville up 49-47 with 32.1 ticks remaining on the clock. Second shot up and good.
He's excited about that.
Tyler Zorns down by 3, his Boyd County team. Zorns for 3, no good. J.R. Van Hoos gets the basket. Got a run out on the other end. Todd Tackett pulls it up. And he's fouled. 18.3 seconds remaining, and what a heady play that was by Todd Tackett, not to try to force the action on the other end. You've got the lead, you've got the ball, hold on to the ball.
Most definitely. If he tries to force the pass, he got a good chance of stealing it, and it's right back where we started.
That's another case where possession is 9/10 of the law. Now, next to the end of the game, you want possession of the basketball.
Got a lot of Doc Holliday, law, similes here.
Well, it's Friday night. A lot of action going on outside. Lexington's best inside here, trying to keep in control and order. Todd Tackett for his second one. Got it.
I think that's going to also do it.
52-47, a 5-point lead. A minimum of a 2-possession game for Boyd County here.
Got to shoot that. You got to shoot it.
Jacob 9 shoots the 3. No good. Rebounded by Todd Tackett. He's just daring him to foul him.
It looks like
the dance is about ready to begin. Turn out the lights, honey. We're coming home tonight.
Coach Mike Runyon is excited over there. They're starting to celebrate over there a little early, but, you know, you got to celebrate. You might as well do it.
Get a look here at the cheerleading squad from Boyd County. They see the handwriting on the wall, and there's nothing like getting your heart broken in a hard-fought game in the Sweet 16 and coming up a little bit on the short end. I would tell you what, though, these kids have nothing to be ashamed of.
They played excellent. They're going to be back here. They're used to coming here, and with the leadership of Zorns, they're going to be back.
Into the game. We've got all the Paintsville players pulling off the line except Todd Tackett. 7.3 seconds remaining. Tackett eyes the basket. First one good.
Now they start hitting their buckets.
47-53, Paintsville up by 6 points with 7.3 seconds. This one would absolutely ice the game, although I think it's academically already over anyway. Second shot on its way, good. Paintsville Tigers out of Eastern Kentucky. Tyler Zorns. Nice shot by Zorns. Timeout call with 1 second remaining. However, with a 54-50 lead, it's all over but the cry.
That's true. Zorns hasn't hit his average yet, shooting 17 points for the game. He's doing very well. He's a leader out there on the court, 5 for 16 from the floor, 4 for 9 from the three-point line. And the name of the game here was who's going to hit their free throws. That's what did it here tonight.
Absolutely. Paintsville 54, Boyd County 50. You're watching exclusive television coverage here of the Boys State High School Sweet 16 on TCI Marketplace 6.
There's really no chance with 1 second left, unless they get fouled on the three-point line. Coach Runyon's got to just make sure that nobody fouls.
Possession to Paintsville. They'll take it out underneath the Boyd County basket. Todd Tackett will be the trigger man. Back to action we go. The long pass. J.R. Van Hoos taps it. We've got a foul call. With 1/10 of 1 second remaining. J.R. Van Hoos will go to the line.
The foul is on number 22, Zorns. That's his third.
Tyler Zorns fouls out of the basketball game.
And guess what? Van Hoos could look on the bright side. It's another way to put some more points on the board for his stats. Van Hoos has got 17 for the season, for the game right now.
I stand corrected. Tyler Zorns did not. That was his third. Van Hoos hits 55-50. And that's the end of the game. Paintsville 55, Boyd County 50. We'll be back with the wrap-up from the Sweet 16 in just a moment.